And did it. I have to put the link on Twitter.
Finally.
Hi guys. How y'all doing? It is another week, another round of chats in regards to OnlyFriends and dangerous romance and things of that nature. Oh, where's my pen? I can't do anything without that. Oh my god, there she is! Okay. All right. How y'all doing? All right, who do we have? There's a lot of y'all already in here. Hi guys. Hello, chat. Hello, chat. How y'all doing? Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. Alrighty. So y'all, we're gonna get into it. So if you guys have not seen Dangerous Romance episode 3 or OnlyFriends episode 4, well, I don't know what to tell you, you might get spoiled. But I'm not alone, y'all. Of course I'm not alone. I'm here with Alyssa Denia. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello.
Another week, another crazy-ish. But, you know.
Another episode, another week.
Another week.
Of treachery.
Hello. But, y'all, we are not alone. We all have it.
If you know. No, I'm playing. Hello. Oh my god, I'm like literally washed out. Hold on.
You're glowing.
Yeah, you are.
My little glower.
Okay.
Yes, y'all, we are here. We're going to be chatting all things Dangerous Romance episode 3 and also OnlyFriends episode 4. So put it in the chair. What are you doing? I guess that's
Hey.
Crying.
Hold on. I'm about to. Okay. Sorry.
It's hot in here. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Sorry, khab, everybody. Sorry, khab, tukon.
Shit. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Air's turned up. All right. Hello, guys. How are we? Jordy gives faith. Hey, Jordy. Oh my god, this is gonna be messy. Yes.
Oh,
yes. We're here for a good time. We're gonna get into it. Love to hear y'all's thoughts in the comments. As y'all know how we do it. We just, you know, we have topics, but we definitely hear you guys out.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
This should be, it just
Oh
should
my
be
god,
interesting.
say my name, say my name. No, I'm just kidding.
Say my name, say my name. Wait, I'm trying to pull up the thing on here. No, you know what? I'm just gonna look at here.
The audio version is the music too loud for y'all, or
Jordan, forget it.
My bad.
Okay, the music, the audio isn't too loud for you guys, right? Y'all good?
I'm gonna take these contracts out.
Hello?
Are you talking to us?
Yes.
Oh,
I said no.
No. Oh no. Yeah, because I wanted to make sure
hello.
that. Yeah. All right. Perfect. Okay. All right. So y'all know we're gonna jump into Dangerous Romance first. So
Not squealing.
Let's get to juking. I am excited to see.
It don't fit no more.
Oh my gosh. So I ended up watching the episode today. So, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You made it.
Oh, where you come from? Who is this? It's a Mew. It's a Mew.
Wait, can you hear me?
Wait, did you? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a smooth millisecond.
A Maleficent.
Okay, what you mean the headphones ain't working? Hold on.
Oh, you can't
Call
hear
me
it?
authorities.
So do me a favor. Gather your thoughts when you're ready to go. Just do this, okay? Okay.
Damn.
Set
up backstage.
Oh my God.
Figure your life. Get your life. And when you good, you good. You good now? Yes.
Not throwing him backstage. I am correct.
Yes. I want to make sure that everything is good on your end before anything.
Okay. He said he wants you to gather yourself, but not here. So it over there.
No, but you're here. I just, y'all stop. Okay. There we go. This live. That's live. I think you're good now. Yes, there we go.
Can y'all hear me though?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, okay, bad.
Nice.
But I don't
you
hear
watched Dangerous Romance, right?
No.
Tell
me what happens.
You want me to tell you what happened? So you don't care?
Oh, but like, I haven't seen it at all, so kind of give me like a smooth little quick cliff notes real quick.
No, but we talking. We're talking about it.
Okay, well listen. Kurt's character, bad boy.
Oh.
Jimin's character, the good boy, right? Bad boy picks on good boy's friend. Good boy fights the fuck back. Bam, bam, right?
Bam, bam.
Good boy becomes bad boy's tutor.
As he does.
I am a good boy.
Stand at that.
What you know?
Love that song.
Now somebody say I'm not going home at this point. I have been to Alex's for like 5 ever.
Yeah.
I have been here for a good minute.
Crying. Oh my gosh.
Put me on the list.
Okay, well, I guess Dion, just follow along, I guess. I really don't know how to.
That's all you really need to know.
Okay, so then there we go.
No
so
facts.
I guess so then let's just jump in. First topic then. So Kang's daddy, right?
I still don't know how I feel about this man. It's such a weird, because I understand why Kang feels the way that he feels.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess his dad is just like, well, but I'm giving you what you want. Like,
give me what you want from me. Take a look at what you'll see.
Let him know that this right here. Something you can have for a year.
I don't know.
Hey, period.
I don't know.
Excuse me? You don't know total?
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see.
Anywho's.
Wow. Wow.
Wow, Nene.
But no, I really did feel bad for Kang this episode because, he really trying to make his dad proud of him. He's like, let me do something. Let me show you I'm capable of doing something. Because he won't even let him try, at all.
What is daddy think?
Like I said in the reaction, I said for him, it's like I don't know if it's more so feeling of earning something, but the dad basically doesn't even give him enough respect to say, he's not living up to any form of expectation. You would think you would step up to the plate and be a dad and be like, you need to get your shit together.
But it's anything
he read him
anything
down.
he wants to do. When he told his dad he wanted to do politics, his dad was like, nah. Don't worry about it. You don't even have to do that.
His dad is very much I just want to give you everything. And it's honestly probably coming from a place where he didn't get everything when he was a child. But that's harming him because it's like he said, you don't have any expectation of me. So I'm getting all these things. And it's what am I doing to earn this? What
do you want from me?
Like I said about the bike, when he asked about the bike, I would love it, but only if I pass my midterms.
Right.
Yeah.
And while I get it, it was a birthday present. You heard his terms. I only want it if I earn it. You know what I mean?
Someone good.
Yeah. So, and he just gave it to him, and I was like, you don't even know how many hours this boy put in studying. He was
right.
trying. And you're just don't worry about it. Who cares?
At least it would have been an accomplished feeling, especially knowing that the final for the English is a speaking final. So So that
my boy almost got his ass whooped in the alley for this test.
Hello, for this damn bike.
That man was not whipping his ass. Tom said, "Oh, okay."
No, they were slap boxing. They were like.
Kang said that was your one and only hit. He was like,
It was just silly to me, to be really honest.
Yeah.
But hopefully, moving forward, well, actually, I don't even know if we'll even get any.
I want to know if it's
behavior.
deeper than like deep, like even deeper.
Yeah, because
that flashback, can you flash it back really quick?
Yeah.
Because like with how he was acting, with like twiddling his thumbs when his dad would talk to him, I don't know what that was. Because when I think of it, I think dad did something really bad to the child. That's why he's so nervous, you know?
Yeah.
But it doesn't read that way.
What if his childhood, like his dad was a lot rougher with him as a kid, and now he's getting older, he just gives him everything to like make up?
So you know what? I wonder, because like, you know how they had the flashback to the mom, right? I wonder either before or after the mom, the dad was like, I feel like maybe after the mom, the dad probably went through like some heavy like depression moments, and he might have taken it out on him.
That's what I mean.
And, yeah, and so like he's like, but then maybe the dad got to a point where he's like, oh, I can't do this to my kid, so that's why he gives him everything.
Could be.
He doesn't like. He's like, I want to work for something, which I feel like isn't a bad thing. Like. If he wants to build some kind of work ethic and gets his way at school, he gets his way out in life, like he gets his way at home, like he's like, bruh.
He's like, I want to work for something.
He's like, I want somebody to be like, oh my god, you did good. You're so smart. Like he wants to hear those compliments.
Hold on, I gotta go get my drink. I'll be right back.
Well, hopefully we do end up digging more into that, and they can, reveal some more stuff. Because I wasn't expecting that at the end, to find out that they low-key know each other, but that was when they were kids.
That was such a cute moment.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my god, not childhood besties, low-key.
Wait, was it giving my tea vibes?
Yeah. Yes, low key, because MIT, didn't they like know each other in middle school, but when they got to high school, they were like rivals, like out of nowhere.
Yeah, but when you first start the show, it's like they're strangers. They act like strangers, like really hard until episode like 6 or something.
They're not acting like strangers.
Yeah,
we really forgot about each other.
Okay. Because it's giving like mama just took this kid home one time. Yeah, and like that's how they know each other. But who knows? But it looks like he remembers that because you're in his house, so you remember all of it clearly. But given all that we know about now, like I guess with his, does he get a pass?
No.
You say that
what
slur?
you did is still what you did. Like. Well, I'm here for his.
Can you say it?
Though. Like I'm here for him, like changing, but like we ain't gonna forget it. What? One slip up, I'm on the ass. Like
his chat said, "I'll stick you to a no, son."
I'm happy. Like this episode, I really like seeing his attitude change towards Silo. I thought it was the cutest thing, but I ain't forget it. Like.
I'm asking these questions based on what some of these kids will be saying in the comments because of all the shit that's gone down. No, honey, a bully is a bully at the end of the day. Granted,
you did the absolute most over the tiniest things. So no,
like you brought a gun to his house with the intent to scare him.
Yeah, he brought a gun to his house to scare him. The child, I thought the gun was loaded, but apparently he took the bullets out. But how it looked like he was putting bullets in, so I thought he was loaded in.
Hold on, he brings a gun.
Yes, over a cheat sheet. He was mad because he felt that he's banned because he did not give him a cheat sheet. And his friends were like, dude, we were just kidding. Like don't do that. And he was like, okay. And then put him, but it kind of. When he got there was like debt collectors there that were literally like beating this kid up. So he used his gun to scare them off. And then when he saw that the person he had been picking on was like in shambles, he like started feeling bad and decided like, okay.
Oh,
Right
somebody's gonna
place.
use this gun on you because I feel bad for you now. Is that supposed
That's
to be
why I
like
said
a
you don't get a
moment?
pass.
It's like
Okay,
a
good.
right place at the right moment.
That's why I said,
but
like,
still wrong idea.
his little redemption arc, you cute little moments here and there, but one slip up, I'm on that ass, cause
Yeah.
we
but honestly,
I'm on that ass.
Like,
that sounds diabolical. Wow.
No,
he's on the right path
That's
though.
crazy.
So like, he on the right path for redemption arc, but buddy, I got a magnifying glass on you. I'm watching you every step.
Very tight. Because I feel like the wrong thing said, he could do the switch up. Like,
hello.
So,
look, like I said, how his dad always enters with like a creepy aura, and then all of a sudden with a flick of a switch, he's like, here. Hi, and I'm like, but you just came in like you got a chip on your shoulder.
Hello.
Yeah, because he sure was playing them games, and he said
he hopped up like it's this.
Like his dad came in, what are you doing?
And
then he was like, oh, it's okay. Who cares about my grades? I'm like, what?
Which kind of makes you think maybe maybe he really did treat him like that with that behavior. But then with him getting into politics,
he's like, oh, he's setting it up.
Yep, my wife gone. Let me change my way. Could be that. On all of the
bless your ass.
Sorry.
Bless your way.
But on the topic of them, he wanted to take it seriously. They started tutoring for real. But then they get into this little situation. So is it giving friends? Because
oh my god.
Scratching your ass?
Yes.
They decided to take
like
mad practice on practicing English, went to a bar. Funny little scene at the bar.
That scene was so cute and funny.
Was that man wearing a wig?
Which one?
The white man.
The one with the gray shirt.
Did it look like a wig?
Nah.
Gordy, you can't ask if someone's wearing a wig.
I think the hair sprayed the hell out of it.
No, his forehead looked very shifted. Like
you can't ask why someone's white.
But they still have no problems asking us.
Why are you white?
Come on,
Karen.
girl.
Karen.
Like,
Is that a wig?
No, it was right here. He was going.
It's giving like the little kids going up to you like, why you act like a girl?
I'm crying.
Kids are so mean.
Joy's that little kid.
Fun fact, long time ago, because of how I sound to other people, someone asked me if why do I sound like a female?
A little kid.
And it was a little child, yeah. And I didn't know how to respond because I didn't want to be like, what? Because to me, I don't, I'm not thinking that way. It's not a big deal. It's just how I sound, right?
But Shaqii, that meme of that lady finding that kid in the street, that should have been you.
What?
She was
I've never seen that. I've never seen it. So, no, I've
someone
never
send that to
seen
Shaqii, please. Send that to him.
I've never seen that. But I think I just got used to the idea because I'm like, well, this is literally just me, guys. I don't know how to really change that. But
I'm still here.
You get used to shit.
No, you should have seriously like, yeah.
Child. I'd be like, you're mad me, you're happy.
Listen, that's your mammy.
Your baby.
Anything but your mammy.
Little bad kids be like, go over there.
The ones with the silver teeth.
Ow.
Diabolical.
Dang, shut up.
Because there's always one or
Now,
two.
what is up with the debt collector? He's
No.
He's so funny.
Shaqii, this is the meme. Wait, I wonder if you can see it. Hold up. Probably not.
Nah.
Nah.
Wait, she like this?
Shit.
The way they tried to get into the bar, that was absolutely absolutely hilarious.
That boy, the
Are they underage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're in high school and they were
So.
trying to practice English. So he said to him, the best way to do it is going to a bar and like talking to other people. So they were trying to get into this bar and they were trying to speak in English, act like foreigners, complete tourists. So they were speaking in English.
Walk around and say, "Can I get your Instagram out of it?" Like, no.
Wait, how does that work though? Because back in the day when I watched Make It Right, they were like 12 in a bar drinking beer.
Yes, because they came off their school. They don't in that series, they was not checking no IDs.
Has something changed from back then till now? Because they would definitely had alcohol. They were like 12 years old, just
drunk, and Make It Right.
I don't know but wait, the age limit there, ain't it like? It's not 21, is it?
I know it's younger, right?
Like 18,
like
18, 19, something like that.
That's what I thought. I could have sworn it was.
But I think they're like juniors, so I think they're only like 17 in the series.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That collector's so fine. When he rolled up, I am sorry, Silo, but all I was thinking was, Dom.
I was like, shoot me.
Excuse me?
Take me.
Pop.
No, but
are y'all okay?
He was cute though. I really didn't. I was trying to like place him somewhere. I thought he was from another
Pepper
series.
Is fine.
He wasn't.
That red leather jacket.
This birth society.
Okay, so it's 20. Okay.
Oh.
It's 20 years old. So I don't know if they changed it in recent years, but
they're probably not of age.
So definitely underage to get into that bar. But they took the opportunity that they had and they made it work. But it led to some shit because I wasn't expecting them to get into a fight with the guys. But then again, acting like a creep like that.
That foreigner was nasty. No, but look, when Silo was taking too long looking at that money, I said, boy.
Hello?
Boy.
No.
You bet not.
I know you need
Why
to know.
I feel like that's foreshadowing though because of that scene in the trailer.
What scene in the trailer?
When in the trailer when Kang, there's like a scene where he like pushes Silo in the bed and was like, "Is this what you're?" He was like something like, "This is what you're doing for money," and like hits him in the face for money.
Oh,
doing what for money?
And it was like, if you want money so bad, like you can work like whatever. I feel like that little moment, it was just giving foreshadowing to that trailer, and I was like, please don't.
So you think he may end up becoming like an escort just for
cash?
Ooh.
I really feel like.
I hope not.
I was about to come to the screen and backhand that money out his head. That shit out
but then he ends up getting home with the whole big surprise because he completely forgot about his own birthday, which I'm with Jordy. I don't know the concept of forgetting one's birthday. But
I feel like his parents or his dad probably didn't celebrate his birthday for a while. Because how you just forget it?
Well,
getting everything you wanted, you would think his dad would be like, birthday party, right?
I would say cool if like you didn't write your birthday on like everything.
And if you're used to like your birthday being celebrated every day on
he said his birthday,
because it's like it seems like your friends celebrate your birthday, so
it's giving.
Maybe the birthday to him is just another day, and he'd be like, okay.
Well, also yes, they really did celebrate a day early because they weren't going to be there, so that's why they pulled the whole surprise situation.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes a little more sense. But then we have this moment with him at the pool and him just letting his whole feelings out and all of that, and I felt so bad. Because he didn't really know what was the point of doing anything. He's just going to get whatever he wants anyway.
He said, do it for me. Child, I was over there saying, do it for yourself. And then here goes Silo, do it for me. I was like,
yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't have what you know who to study for. Study for me. All me. Then they had that moment in the pool.
Yeah. It was a very cute Pete Cow moment.
It was. Oh my god! And I need to go watch.
Oh my god! From Kiss Me Again, right? Or is it Kiss Me? No, Kiss Me Again. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and then we'll go watch the Underwater and try to kiss.
cakes were definitely getting wet. I'm crying. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Which ones?
Y'all are nasty.
Y'all are nasty.
Disgusting.
Disgusting shit.
But other than that, hopefully next episode, you know, we dive in some more, get some more information, and see what happens with both characters moving forward.
Yeah.
So far, it's a good show. I'm really liking it. It's a lead up to the crazy that we have on Saturday. I mean, with Only Friends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all should definitely watch it on 2 times speed because that's what I did to catch up tonight, and it was funny as hell.
You telling the tea.
I don't care. They know I'm transparent with everything. I watched it on 2 times speed because I was trying to catch up with the live, and it was funny.
Okay.
Hilarious even.
Well,
Hilarious.
Well, here we go. Well, now that we've gotten there, let's change lanes a little bit. Oh, yes, episode 5.
Yo, the way I was freaking hollering all through this episode.
Did the background change?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Only Friends being
You guys are advanced. Y'all giving Xenon vibes.
Not Xenon.
Oh my gosh. Girl of the 21st century. Anyway. No, because I like I said, we've been doing this for 4 episodes in now, so it's been fun so far. But I just try to make it look and feel like a.
See, yeah.
Also, Poacher, you better copy paste. Period. No, they like posted the same thing they did when we first started because I think they thought we were gonna do OnlyFans or Only Friends.
Yeah, I always play shit.
Period.
Child, yes, the first 5 minutes I was crying. The rest, I was hollering. I was cracking the fuck up.
I did hold back my tears. I stay strong.
No, yeah,
Ray. Ariana.
I was like, wait a minute.
Ray about broke me. I was like, poopy.
But wait, because I'm trying to stick on schedule here. Where is my first thing about this?
Oh, you have bullet points?
Yeah,
of course I have bullet points. That way I stay on schedule. Okay.
Wow, you upgraded since
last
time.
Hello. So Only Friends. So we get to see what was the contents of the video with Mew and Ray.
Do we?
I mean, yeah. I mean, is it the full thing?
All I gotta say, it was 2 years ago.
Hello.
And you was up in there hammering down.
But it did what Boston wanted it to
the day before.
Said, I got it. He said, I got it.
But, I mean, I love that they called the episode Emergency Contact because I feel like everybody has that. You know, the first person you call whenever you're dealing with a problem, they're right there for you, no problem, no issue. Great. You know, but not an uncommon thing when you're at your lowest of the low and you have your friend that is there for you, showing you all this love that you never got. So feelings start to develop and you do the thing and you admit that you like them and it just doesn't go the way you expect it to go. So I felt kind of bad for him when that happened. You know,
I felt bad, but also I'm like, he was very upfront with what it was. Even with him giving you hope, I'm like, he would still be like, but it stops here.
That's why
I don't know. We could change our status, but it stops here. And I'm like,
that's it.
But any thoughts about this besides, you know,
which like just all of them?
No, just at the beginning because I'm kind of going sections.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me ask you guys this. Someone left a comment saying that there are some reactors who were angry at Mew. They said Mew was purposely trying to ruin Ray and Sand's moment. That's why he called him. And when I
cracks me the fuck
when
up.
I read that comment,
But
I was
how?
like, I don't comprehend how that makes sense when we
Yes.
saw
It makes
one, Mew was shipping them, like go after him.
Yes.
But
LA.
Ray was telling him, "Oh no, I'm good on that. I'm not about that
Thank
life." So he had no
you.
idea. He calls Ray second after he called Top. Also,
Thank you.
he real tipsy, so his mindset isn't trying to
No,
be
people were like, you
malicious.
see how he got tipsy out of nowhere? I'm like,
Y'all
y'all,
weren't paying attention.
I want you to be the villain so bad.
So
And
bad.
then so I go into the episode just reading that comment, being like, "That's
Yeah.
so weird, y'all think that." And then seeing in the episode that Mew still does not know that Ray was with Sand.
He had
So I'm
no
like,
idea. How did
so
he? Like, they
I'm
were like,
waiting
he
to see the
with him.
comments now because I'm like, y'all act like he did this on purpose, maliciously to
Hello.
ruin Ray and Sand's dynamic, which
Hello.
that doesn't make any sense. The math is not mathing.
It's
I
giving.
literally,
It's
in my
giving.
reaction, I said that I was like, I seen those
Apologists.
comments. And I was like, I said, y'all, he was literally locked out of his house.
Hello. He
Like,
could
what was
not
he supposed
get
to
in.
do?
I said the way that Mew was Ray's emergency contact, obviously Ray was Mew, so he's gonna call
Right.
him first, or he called Top first, and Top was so he answered.
Right.
So he's gonna call the next person.
Correct.
Did
I
they
don't
just want to see
understand.
another Sand Ray sex scene? Is that what y'all wanted and y'all got?
I mean, we rooting for that too, but like,
I mean,
Is that what y'all wanted?
But to say that Mew purposely did it to get them apart, for what reason?
That
Betsy?
doesn't
I'm like,
make
where
any
are you getting this
sense.
narrative?
Okay, I'm glad you guys on the
You're
same
trying to create a
page
narrative.
because I wasn't sure if you guys were the reactors who were saying that because I was like,
I just
No,
think it
no.
needs to be clear across the board. None of them are dating except for
No
April
one.
and Chum. Those are the
Mhm.
only people in a relationship. Maybe how they're going about things are fucked up, but they can do that because they're not together.
Correct.
So
And
they
Ain't
also,
nobody official.
No. Should they be keeping
Nope.
secrets? No.
No.
But they're not committed. So go off. There's no cheating.
Like, the fact that people think that, though, tells me you're not paying attention. You're looking at your favorites and you're focusing on your favorites alone, and you only want them to come out looking great. But guess what? That's not the case in this
They're
situation.
really all playing each other.
Yeah.
Ray plays
I honestly hope nobody end up with nobody.
So, at this point,
Like, I really
dang, Jordy, no.
There's times that I like really want a bad ending because people don't do bad endings anymore.
like
I want the reality to set in that like most of the time this shit does not work out.
Playing games,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
all of them are playing games. I personally feel like I
That
think
part,
we
Clement.
talked about this. That Mew knows about Boston and Top, and I feel like he's just playing around until Top admits it.
Mhm.
And then you have Ray and Sand. Like Ray is literally playing Sand like a guitar. Like
Right.
he's like, I only care about your feelings. It's like, do you? Because
That's
you
so
told
interesting.
a boy over here he was nothing. If this was nothing, so.
But speaking of that, because as the episode continues on, we see Nick listening to the thing in the car, going into his phone, doing all this stuff.
Nick, I'm
It's his
tired.
own fault.
Nick said,
Causing his own issues.
no. Nick sat down and said, let me listen to my podcast.
I said not listening to it in your ear. Why are we replaying this over and over? Why are you doing this to yourself?
This is a road to a psychotic break at this point. And I can already imagine you plotting revenge, but it ain't going to work out the way you want it to.
It's giving fatal attraction.
Nick,
I was like, leave him alone. I was like, Boston don't want you though.
Nick is gonna be the
Right.
catalyst to all this shit that's hitting the fan. And
Oh,
I can't wait.
Nick is about to lay
100.
everybody out. Nick
Can't wait
on
to see
Nick
it.
them above everybody. He finna all your secrets out.
Because
Like, I got
while
two
I
pieces
was
in my hand. Who
low-key
cheated?
commended him in a way for approaching
Right
Nick like
here,
that.
right
It
here.
was a little weird that you approached him that way.
He
because of what
should
you
have
saw.
approached Tone. Like
Yes.
like Top said, you should have talked to him,
Well, the
not
crazy
me.
thing is, he
Why
talks
is
to
that?
Boston, and Boston is like, no.
Because
No,
Nick
but, like, why
has
do
an
people do
emotional
that?
attachment to Tone. He doesn't have an emotional attachment to Top. So obviously he can blame him for stuff, but he doesn't want to blame Tone because he want that daily dick.
I think must be
It
Probably.
No, but I will never understand that concept when it comes to people in relationships or situationships. You don't see that it could be in your own house where the problem is coming from. You go to the person they're doing shit with to confront them. It makes no sense. What are you doing?
Well, because he's already talked to Boston.
And he
Boston giving him this answer and then this answer.
Throw him off.
And niggas like, well, fine, I'm gonna go pick fights with other people then. So maybe if I eliminate all of your little side pieces, then all you have left is to focus on me. Like, Nick.
This is too much. Too much. What were you gonna say, Dion?
I think it's very sad to see him go through this.
Yeah.
Because even in the episode, because I'm not gonna lie, I think because Boston was okay with it, but even him going through that boy's phone in the first episode was out of pocket. It was already you'll see my reaction. I said he's in an invasion of privacy era because he was already doing it from jump.
Yeah.
And him every time we see him talk to Boston, him implying or being passive aggressive about them being together, and Boston being like, bruh, I'm good. Boston does pacify him in a way to not cause problems. I do think Boston does care for him, but he's not telling him exactly what he wants to hear, but he's also not fully deterring him in a way. But for him, I do think in this episode in particular, he realized he out here wilding, especially when he told Sand what happened, which I really love that he told Sand. At least someone's know, T. And then we had that conversation with Top, and Top's like, boy, what are you doing? What? First of all, if it ain't me, it's gonna be someone else. And if he's telling you to be with you, there's nothing I can do about that.
Exactly.
I don't know what you and I think we could consider Nick's reactions to both these conversations. Him just being like, "Yo, I'm wild. I bugged his car. I'm over here going through his phone. I'm calling up his ex-flings." I think he's well aware of what he's doing, and maybe he'll switch it up a tiny bit because based on that preview, it seems like Boston might be more receptive now.
Yeah.
But I feel like that may cause him to go deeper into doing these kind of things, and I'm hoping he doesn't go to the brink of the edge to go that far, because it seems like that might be the route, but they might subvert our expectations, which I feel like they have with different characters. I thought the character's gonna be one way, and they actually are different. So I'm hoping he realizes this boy ain't worth none of this, because you acting out of pocket.
Right.
On the daily, like listening to the audio in your room, getting mad
in your bed, child. Like,
when the lifetime is going on.
Yourself up.
It's like I hope Boston sticks to what he said. Like, if you're getting attached, then I don't want it. Like, he told him that, but I hope he sticks to that. Like, when he sees Nick doing the crazy shit that he's doing, I hope you like cut it off.
But by the looks of the next episode, how he was talking, saying that he's starting to feel a little lonely and whatever. Something like that.
Top said no. Top skirting him up to the left, so now he's like, hold on.
He's not getting what he wants, so there's somebody here that actually trying to give me the attention, but I don't know. Like,
Nick, it's time to he's out of this situation.
This is too much. Too much.
Yourself.
Well,
he must have had his life changed after.
I mean,
he to change his life.
Oh, look, someone said giving first 48.
No bad.
Well, we're gonna keep an eye on that and see what happens. But the biggest, well, not necessarily big shock for me. What kind of?
You talking about
the coca?
I'm in love with the coca.
I was not expecting to see doing drugs and all this other stuff. That really threw me off. But then
when Dion sent that picture in the chat, I was like, "What is this? What is he saying?"
You need to stop sending.
And then I watched it. I was like,
I said, Top, I can't defend you no more.
No, because y'all gonna hate me, but this is a TopSand account. Because after this episode, First of all, Top getting Boston together in that elevator, I was like, I had to flip my wig because first of all, he blamed himself for what happened in the car last night. He didn't blame Boston, even though Boston manipulated him. He was like, "It's my bad, my fault."
That was on me.
Feeling guilty about it. Excuse me, and then getting Boston together. Like you just that's your friend, right? Are you jealous? What's going on? Why you feel superior? Because you're not.
He was so.
I was like, Top, excuse me.
He said, "You don't want me. You just don't want nobody else to have me."
More brownie points in your basket, bestie. Don't spend it all at once.
I'm yelling.
Like drugs. We don't like.
Don't spend it all in one meal.
We don't do that. We don't like it.
He's so fine.
But now I know why he ain't got no waist. It's because of that cocaine.
And I will say, for some reason, I thought like when we found out he had like insomnia, he can't sleep alone. I was like, I wonder if he like sleeps around to have company.
Because he got the jitters.
Could be. Or he don't
I was like,
or the drugs.
I mean, he basically confirmed in this episode, like, yeah, he has people over because he can't sleep alone. So like that might have forced his hand because I'm sure he doesn't like taking those pills. So I'm sure he, and him being like, I don't got you no more because I got you. You said, boy.
No. When he was like, if you stop right now, I said, hold on, I throw it back for a real good. I said, hold on.
Right.
But no, on that though,
when he pointed out and turned around to look, I said, Top, don't look at us like that. I said,
but on that, exactly what you just said about that. Do you think though, if he really didn't offer that up, is it really only just about the sex for him? Do you think?
I don't know.
Because
I feel like it's like a spectrum. So Top was over here with the sex at the beginning, and it's kind of like doing this. He's still trying to get that that good wet, but
I do think they actually factually like each other.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the show is seeing these two bond. I know everyone has like, I feel like people try to define Top with the F-boy lifestyle based on what you think an F-boy is, based on what Boston said, and based on him busting down Boston. But I don't think those things define him. I do think he genuinely likes his individual. I mean, seeing that scene of him being like, that one guy came up to him saying like, you don't ghosting people, you ain't going to the club no more. You really, and it shows me that he's really in a big part. Yeah, he's dedicated to Mew in a way that you can tell that's why Boston is so upset at Top for not giving in. Because like, what do you mean you're changing your ways for this one person? I'm gonna show you that you're not changing. And he did prove the point in a way, but the fact that in this episode Top was like, you know what, I'm done with you. I was wrong for that. I'm not about to do all that. And then in this episode itself, he was, for the most part, really honest with Mew multiple different times about.
Except for the one secret.
Well, one secret.
Yeah.
It's like because I was one of those people that was definitely defining Top by what everybody else was saying, plus what was they were showing us. Because I was like, ain't no way. But like,
I was curious about that because when I was watching,
it was giving that the first two episodes.
I was like, these moments between Top and Mew seem so genuine and nice, and they get to know each other, and like it just felt. And yet, y'all know, I do not like ENCHANTÉ or Boston the Babe, so in my mind, I was like not really trying to get with this. But in this show, I don't know what's on the chemistry, but it's on 10. The acting is so good.
Well, look who's directing that.
So, all these people that are going in on Mew, I genuinely want an actual answer to why y'all hate Mew.
Yeah, I want to know.
Because someone did say they don't trust him, and someone
not even on some confrontational shit. Not even on some confrontational. I just genuinely want to know a plausible reason why people are hating Mew.
Yeah,
like I'm just curious.
You should not have told Top about Ray doing drugs. He is going to use that against him. Well,
I guess that's a reason to I don't know if that's hate him because he said that. Maybe he shouldn't have, but I don't know if.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's like, okay, he opened up about his friend and why, like, he was giving the backstory to why he like likes him.
Yes.
And that's because he was there for him when he was going through that.
Down and out. Like, I don't think he said it like to be malicious.
So
I don't think that at all. Why would y'all?
Like, I really do not feel like Mew is being malicious or playing anybody. If anything, like I said, I feel like he's trying to check Top's energy to make sure, because I really feel like that's the only thing he knows. But with everything else, like, I don't feel like he's playing anybody. He's really clear.
I wonder if people would have viewed Mew the same way if they built him up with the same archetype as Top. Like, I wonder if they would have thought the same thing about Mew. But is it because that he's like, you know, has this good boy facade? Is that why people are feeling
like something has to be wrong here type thing?
I think because here's the thing, people think negatively about most of the characters on the show. When the show themselves, they didn't really show none of that. I don't think. I will say Boston actively is being antagonistic, and we've seen that. But beyond that, no one has done anything towards each other to make you believe that. But you think everyone is shady or scummy, so you're automatically trying to, I guess, dissect a certain action.
That's plausible. But like, it's like with what Mew's doing, he's giving back Top's energy. So I'm like, what about that is like, if he's trying to protect himself from the possibility of Top just hitting and quitting, what about that is off-putting or makes you cautious, or like
he's not
like
all
look at him sideways
like in the beginning,
right? Like,
it doesn't make any sense to me.
Sure does.
I think right now the only thing that is like, I'm looking at me like, I know you, is that the fact they haven't shown us that he's probably seen and heard everything that Mew and Boss is talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
In the bathroom,
the car, like he knows everything, and we just don't know that yet. And he's just like playing it cool, like
which at the end of the day, it would make sense because that's not his man, so he can gather the information and be like,
But
he was definitely checking that list off real fast.
He has to
bring up the plane. He was like the bee. Who's that?
Because this is like feelings you're talking about. You can't just. I know this is the type of person that you are, based on what I was told. If I'm trying to get involved with you, I don't want to get my heart hurt. I fully agree to that. You're not about to play me. I'm gonna play you. Actually,
well, I will say he is giving Petiana because of Boston. Because you notice Boston got to his ear and then he ends up breaking up with Top, being like, "Oh, let's reverse it." And I was like, "So Mew, what's your end game with this? Because how long you gonna be doing this? If you think he gonna play you, are you just wasting your time for what reason?" Now I know Mew does actually like him, so he really does not want to actually end it. Obviously, he continue. But I was like, Mew, stop being like this because this is staying. But after this episode, I'm like, wait a minute.
But he was like, "I'll tell you everything. What you want to know? We kissed and nothing else happened."
And what else? What y'all see?
And I was like, it was funny because I was like, okay, Top, I need you to go apologize to him because you were actually him sideways based on what Boston told you, and that's exactly
what
he
you
did.
see. He withheld that information.
Yeah,
he didn't say shit.
He didn't look.
The fact that he fucked Boss the day before.
When the day that comes out is the day his ass got kicked in the pool.
I don't think that's okay. The point I'm trying to make is he was questioning Mew a little bit too hard. Mew gets annoyed with him by that, and he apologizes because I'm seeing you realizing all this information you got from Scheme and Boston, who you just dragged not too long ago. Yeah. So I appreciate that Top was like, you know what, my bad, I'm wilding because I had no reason to act even, and I just love that so much. Him busting down Boston is great. I don't know if it makes sense for him to tell him. I mean, if he asks him, he should tell him, obviously. But I don't know if it's.
What would it do?
What would it do? You know what I mean?
With stuff like that, now you feel better because you got it off your chest, but now I'm sitting here with all this information. I gotta look at my friend funny.
Right.
Looking at both of y'all like, what the fuck?
I don't know if I think that might be a thing that people attach to Top being still a bad guy in some ways, with him not bringing this up. But from what I'm seeing, he's doing right by Mew for the most part, respecting his boundaries, getting to know him, getting along with his friend. Like it's all these different things that he's doing that's positive. I understand that's a little sore spot, but
yeah.
Okay, but given that sore spot, now that he basically had sex with Boston, with all of that in mind, should he just not say anything and keep that to himself?
I personally feel like he low-key should.
Just because
you sat there in the kitchen, you were like, well, I don't have any secrets from you.
Yeah.
Like,
now, if they wouldn't have had that conversation, because we're going back to the part where they're not dating, and it's like they're not exclusive. So, I mean,
but when you get exclusive and that shit comes out, then it's gonna be a problem because
can we imagine Mew being upset at that?
It depends on who tells him.
Because I don't remember, Boston and Mew are friends, so you have to take that into account as well.
Who does? Not Top. Like, what I got to do with me? Your second friend.
I don't think necessarily Mew is gonna be like super duper like, oh my god, like you betrayed me. I think he's gonna be like, see, you confirmed everything I thought about you in the beginning. So
like,
what do you think again? Because he didn't bust out. That's not his man though. So what's he confirming?
Right. He probably confirming that he for everybody.
This I'm saying. This is the only wrong thing because that may not be his man, but it's messy because Boston is supposed to be your friend.
Hello.
Boston over here telling you all this stuff about Top. Boston running over here and telling all this stuff to talk about you. And then Top's getting all this information about you, has his own little secrets, his own little tally list, and he ends up fucking your friend.
I guess if it were me,
but in this same episode, he sat there and said, you know, he told Boston, like, you out here wilding and trying to play games. I see right through you. He then apologizes to Mew for accusing him of doing more than, you know, with Ray, which is a lie. I just feel like whatever happened with Boston is out the window. Not him busting him down, obviously, but everything he told him beforehand, because he realized Boston is just playing games.
No, like the pictures, the videos, all that stuff. Yeah, like, okay, that's clean slate because he admitted to it. So, like, you can't be that, move on. But with the Boston situation, like, I feel like you should give some kind of just a little heads up. No, you're not cheating. It's not like nothing like that, but it's messy. Like, that could get messy depending on how it turns out.
I guess if it were me, as far as Boston being my friend, if I found out about it, I'm like, but why did you have to put yourself in the place to sabotage it? Because it's like, you know, it's like, why not let him mess up on his own and show me who he is? Why did you have to manipulate him into doing that? That makes sense. It's like, because then it's like, okay, if I'm gonna learn the lesson, why wouldn't you let me learn it? Why are you like purposely trying to mess up what was going for me?
Yeah,
correct.
Like, and the way
as my friend,
the way Tom read him in that elevator, who's to say that Boston ain't gonna run this info back to Mew and just make it seem like paint a whole
thing,
which really
is. I can't get over that. Because if he's supposed to be a friend of yours, and you're putting ideas in other people's heads about what you want as an outcome, I don't agree with that. So it doesn't. It just makes you look like a bad guy in my eyes. I can't see a positive there. Absolutely not. And then with the shady post that he was making, I just wanted you to, what did he say? I wanted you to something, not fuck him. I don't remember what it was. Like, I see right through you, low-key. What are you trying to do? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like Boston as a character at the moment.
I don't know what it would do for the relationship. I don't know, like, how Mew would take it, because I personally, like you said, I personally feel like he already knows. and he's just like waiting.
I think
Okay.
for me, one of the things I did notice today, I said this in my Discord, that I for some reason I thought Mew would be more prudish than he was. Because when he was talking to Top in his apartment, he was like, "So how many people you slept with, and why you feel the need to sleep with people? Is because you're insomnia?" He's like, "That's your favorite ex." He was very cool and casual about how he was talking to Top about his past and all these things, which I thought was very mature in some ways. I thought he'd be kind of, now he was not with the drugs, which obviously we saw him being like, pump on the brakes on that.
Yeah, throw that shit away.
I'm not mad about no crazy ex or you questioning me about Ray. What I am mad about is the drugs, which I was so surprised. I was like, I really like these two characters. They have this charisma about them. They have this like confidence. It just seems so refreshing, especially seeing like Mew set boundaries with Ray several times. Like, you need to stop doing this. You're wilding right now. But he also showed him being a good friend as well. It's just, he also admit his insecurities about him questioning about the guy at the silent disco. It just, these characters seem a bit more layered, a little more nuanced, and I really
complex than like
I appreciate that because they don't seem one dimensional. And what I really like is their scenario isn't something that's black and white. Like you could be like, oh, he's terrible for sleeping with his man's friend, but you also be like, well, it's not his man, so there's that gray area. I love
there's like layers to it.
Or you say like Boston is terrible for betraying his friend, but we never see them actually bond and Kiki like Ray and Mew does. You know what I mean? You notice that we've never seen that.
Boston,
I love that they did that in the show. It's
Boston
so great.
and Mew ain't friends. They have an understanding. They see
each
other.
They're acquaintances.
Yeah, they look like they've known each other for a while.
They purposely not show them bond and have a closeness. They should purposely
they just are in the same
group.
Same circles.
There's rivalry between those two. You can feel it.
Yeah.
You notice whenever they're all together, they're always apart from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're never close like that.
Mew is always next to Ray. And
Ray.
To what an old girl. He's never.
It's
like there's some symbolism going on here. I might be reading too much into it, but I something that I just noticed, especially
that's what they want us. That's what they want, because he's always off on the far end while they are always together within the three. And even when they're working in groups, he's always the one that has this outlandish idea of what should happen. So that definitely reads wild card in a way. But I agree to what someone said. It's definitely going to be on his part. He is going to be upset with Boston more. I feel like he would be upset with, well, then again, no, because the trailer showed him crying and breaking down with Top.
But he could be breaking down at Top, but like, how your anger and your frustration comes out. He might just display it as very like,
what the hell?
Like outwardly. But but the core of his message might still be like, that was my friend.
Yeah.
Or
like not even necessarily my friend. Like, why'd it have to be him?
Why have to be him?
This hoochie.
Of all people.
And then why didn't you why didn't you tell me that was going on so we can handle it together? But
we're basically messing.
It's gonna be exciting though, because clearly Top was right. I think he has some resentment towards Mew for whatever reason. That's why he's acting out like this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what reason would you need to go and take that photo or that video of Ray?
That's literally what me and Alex said while we were reacting today. We were like, if I saw my friend getting it in, I would probably text him and be like, go off, bestie.
I wouldn't
take a picture or a video.
He wants to use that in the future, and he did use it in the future. It was
in
his back pocket, and that shows you that's not he really ain't that boyfriend.
He ain't never been his friend.
So I think they're going to come to blows, which I'm really excited for, because we see that Mew ain't one to mess with.
Yeah.
He may be the nice guy in the group, but he's not one to mess with.
No, he stands his ground as he should.
He does every time.
I said that. I was like, he is 10 toes down. Like, it doesn't matter. That's
why I started
when
to stand Mew so much in this episode. I was like, what you mean? No one's gonna play you. What you mean?
Because the scenes with Mew and Ray after the first part, I was like, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm not convinced. I don't think anything else happened past that kiss. I was like, I really feel like whatever video or whatever Boston is saying is bullshit.
He said, look.
he said, can you see?
He said,
and he was like, I don't know, they probably still busting down to this day.
I'm like, the way Mew was like, I told you back then, it's the same.
It's the same situation. This is not.
If you want to be friends, don't do this again. Like,
yeah, no.
Like how when he went up to Pop and was like, this is all it was. Nothing. Like,
no, nada.
Oh, it's going to.
Can we talk about can we talk about Top and Sand and how Top basically ran over Sand today?
That was another
guys. I felt so bad for laughing, and I said in my video, "Stop laughing, y'all. That's not funny." No, because
he said,
"Oh my god,
guys, it's not funny. Don't."
It's not. It's not. But still,
it's when he hit him, and then when he said the reason why he don't like him, he was like, "Cause he stole my ex." I was like,
no. Okay, that was low-key funny.
I felt cracked the fuck up. I said, "Not your."
I'm curious if that's the same guy with the airplane. I'm very curious.
But no, y'all.
I don't think it was definitely was probably the guy.
It was the fact that Top didn't even check on him. He was like, "What's your problem?"
Arms out here.
On site after you almost crushed this man.
No, when Top was like, "What's the B stand for?" He was like, "I got a lot of BXs, Boeing." I was like, "Bitch."
I said Boeing.
You know that is Boeing is a thing they use in flights. So if that really was his name, okay. But like,
that's why I was cracking up.
I said that plane belonged to Stan X.
Yeah, most likely.
But it's just crazy because I wasn't expecting any of that to go down today. I wasn't. If that was really the reason, he had to have been a really good ex, low-key, if that was what it was. But
I'm surprised at myself because I really do ship Top and Mew, and I really ship Ray and Sand.
At the end of the episode together.
When because the whole episode, Ray is over here apologizing to everybody because he been acting wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop trying to buy love from that boy. Stop telling your friend I told you don't do that. I for some reason that last scene I felt like this is the start of Ray healing.
Mm-hmm.
And like for some reason I know I might say this before, but I love when they indulge in activities that someone else likes. So he likes music, so he's showing him some songs.
Yeah.
For me, that's so meaningful, and the way Ray, I mean, it's part of Cowtongue's face, how he looks like a puppy dog, but like how he looked at him, he's like, I was like, and then the hand said, doo, 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 doo. Yo, I went from the Grinch. My heart went busy. It broke out the cage. I was like,
they was throwing up the gang signs. They were like,
but that was a cute moment for them, and because we know that they're close in person, it's just so sweet to see that chemistry just in front of you. You know,
I did clock it, but at least I clocked Ray for a second. But it was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that it happened after, Sand told him, like, you need to stop doing what you got here wilding. Stop popping up on me. Stop trying to buy stuff. Stop. You're doing too much. And I feel like this is what he actually factually needs to be, because him buying love and him doing all this stuff, it's destructive. It's not long lasting, clearly. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of, and I feel like this was a nice way for them to implement that.
He's used to that type of behavior with
him being inside Sand's house next episode when he lived with Nick and Boston coming over. Some audio might get leaked out or heard.
I mean,
and we know Ray don't like Top, so.
What? That's how it come out.
And Ray, that good friend, Ray's like, see. Oh, he's
And look, it's
home.
gonna be like, I knew you love that bitch.
Because Sam, wow, I completely forgot that Sam knows the tea because fucking Nick told him.
And Ray gonna tell Mew, and Sam will be like, "Why are you getting involved? I thought you didn't like Mew." And then
something's gonna go wrong, and he's just gonna have no.
Then Nick gonna be
gonna
like
come out
in the corner because he's gonna be mad because Boston gonna be mad because he booked his car.
It's about to be mad.
And then the audio's gonna be exposed to the school, and he's gonna ruin his daddy's campaign.
Yeah, because Joe is a politician's son.
I was
like,
they brought it up in this episode for a reason, y'all. He'll come back.
Which, I mean, that should have been a sign.
Your daddy gonna whip your ass.
That should have been a sign for you. He didn't want to be in no photo. He didn't want to be in, like, any form of
a sign. He already told him from episode 1. That should have been there.
Take that picture. I was like, Nick, you're giving side chick. I was like,
no,
hello.
Didn't want to be in no photo, but wanted to take everybody else's photo. That's
expose that red room because this is probably not the first person he's done this shit with. So
I clocked so many things. Top and you going to that photo booth. I was like, remember the last thing that happened in the photo booth you were in?
No, tell me why. I was like, it'd be real funny if Nick stalked them and like slipped the little photo thing in the thing, and then they pick up their photos and like.
Oh my God.
Because it wouldn't surprise me if Nick is the one that spills the tea.
It's giving in your scenario, it's giving Pretty Little Liars trying to like sabotage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I got a question. In Pretty Little Liars, was she dead or not dead?
No, she came back, didn't she?
She did, and everybody was gagged.
But it was also no.
Yeah,
she wasn't but she came back.
So who was A?
No, it wasn't Allison.
It was 4 A's. It was like the friend
Wasn't
Mona.
the Allison that came back her twin though?
No. It was. They thought it was some other girl who looked like her who got attacked, and they thought they attacked Allison. They want to kill her. It's a whole.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
It's giving that he could. And because he's the one that knows all the information now. Well, Sand knows now too. But if Sand lets it go, it wouldn't be a surprise given their relationship, their past issue with him and Top. So that it could be Sand or him.
I just feel like
if y'all really think about it, Boss and Nick are one and the same.
I said that when Nick like rolled up on Top, I was like, "You're basically doing to Top what Boston's doing to me." Like,
Boston is gonna do. Nick is gonna do to Boston what Boston's doing to Top.
Yeah,
I already believe. Because I'm like,
I just
the way you're handling this.
I feel there is potential psychotic break with Nick, but I just don't feel he. I like I said, I feel like he realized he's really wild out. He really is like.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm down bad. I'm going crazy. That's why he told Sam, he was like, look, this. And I kind of wish, this kind of sounds bad, but I kind of wish Sam would have been like, you crazy.
No, Matt.
No, like tell him about himself.
Because you saw his face though, right? Sam was like.
I was like, why are you playing it?
He said,
if you ain't think I was crazy before, let me press the audio so you can hear. So
he said, if I go into your Spotify and their audio is your top song of the month, it's a problem.
So I think that scenario plus him talking to Top and the thing, I feel like Nick isn't. I don't think Nick is necessarily too petty to go and try to do something that would hurt Boston, especially if he found out he's a politician's son. I think he might. I just think Ray might stumble upon something by being at the house. Yeah, it'll be accidental. He'd be like, "Wait a minute, my bestie dating this boy who's busting down."
Just imagine Ray gonna be like, "I know that mom."
Wait.
I've heard
no. Tell me why. I was like, wait, how are they gonna know? And I was like, oh, he probably knows his moan. But then I was like, wait, but he probably had the conversation before because the audio was in there from the beginning. So.
What's probably gonna happen? He'll find the audio and be like, "Sam, is this us?" He's like, "No, it ain't us. They ain't me either." So he's like, "Who is it?"
Like, my boy Nick.
So Nick recorded, you know Boston, right? Your friend. And you know, Sand, even though we know Sand doesn't like Top, I feel like he still don't want to be in no mess. So he'll be kind of reluctant at first, like, and then he won't tell him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun.
Sand is very passive aggressive when it comes to confrontation. Like with the whole thing, and he doesn't really go.
Yeah.
He doesn't really engage in Top unless Top engages with him.
Mhm.
So I feel like I agree with Deanna. I feel like he ain't gonna be the one that's gonna be like, look,
Oh, also, guys, this is also an odd take someone had. They said they were mad at Sand for giving Ray mixed signals. I said, how?
What?
Ray the one paid for him.
Ray the one
Hello, Ray is the one giving the signals, not Sand.
First of all,
Y'all
Ray
sound like
signals
Solo Stan. Shut up.
Ray,
Oh my god!
Ray
Like,
in no way, shape, or form is giving mixed signals. He's giving signals. And Sand is just annoyed because Ray be crossing boundaries left and right, popping up and paying for stuff and taking over. He remember that girl he was in the bus down with and he cock blocked?
sure
Obviously, Sand is going to be annoyed and obviously have rebuttals and be against Ray's actions, but also he don't dislike Ray, so of course he gonna be like a little tipsy, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
If anything, he would tell him about himself, which he did, and they went home together, and then they ended up just talking.
Yeah.
To me, that's not mixed signal. That's not mixed signal.
And he told him, he was like, if I like somebody and I'm down, I'll do it for free. Now you ain't gotta pay me.
You don't have to pay my.
But Ray was, for the most part, aggravating. So like, obviously, he gonna be like, like, could you?
Man, come on, man.
And again, he's used to
when they
that
smoked
idea
and kissed, I almost threw up.
No.
That was like.
That was jail time, Shaqii. I'm calling the cops. What do you mean?
911.
They said carcinogens.
What? Some people
listen.
Some people do that. Okay, I don't know. In some circles, what can I say?
You do that?
I've done that once. I've done that once at a hook bar. One time.
Well, Shaqii, you were also going to jail with them. Pack your stuff.
Because that honestly, that took me. I was like, dang, I wasn't expecting that here. You know, so
come on, Cottonmouth.
That's a little weird. A little bit. But hey, the way how they did it was very interesting. Cinematic, was cute.
Sure, aesthetically, maybe it was filmed great.
That's what I cared about. But
honestly,
the
actress probably was like, "Your breath stank and it's hot."
Hello.
That's crazy. Back up.
Hello, but hey, I liked that was they threw that in there. But who knows? Another. Huh?
Ray could be my sugar daddy. I would have been like, buy me the guitar.
Is that bad to want to take the guitar?
No,
because I was like, I said, I feel you saying, I feel you, but if that was me,
I would have like, I would have learned.
But I would have been like, I'd be like, thank you for the guitar, but let me teach you how to play it. Let's play this together. Let's do it. It's therapeutic. Yes. I give you my emotions and my issues playing guitar. Let's do this together. There we go. It all works out.
Because somebody said, if a man wants to pay my bills,
I might let you strum on my strings.
If a man wants to pay my bills, I'll let him pay my bills. But you know, it's the idea of like, I don't want to, you know, like use you for stuff. But it wasn't even
if they want to be used.
If they want to be used.
If they want, that's different.
I will say, if it gets to the point where he obviously feels like he'll pop up on you all the time, I'm like, okay, well.
Buy me this.
No, because if I was saying I want this and this and this,
I would like run it up. Run it up.
Oh gosh. Well.
Wait, was one of the bands he mentioned that he liked? Have you heard them before? Kamikaze? Have you heard them?
No. Any of the Tigers?
No, I'm not sure. Probably, but I'm not sure.
Dang. Who's seen the theme
but
song?
All of the American Arts?
Who's that?
That's not that. Their name's on
Kamikaze. It's somebody else.
Somebody else.
Yeah, it's somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it looks a slot machine. Got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Slot machine. Yeah.
Isn't that the name of the song?
No,
that's the name of the group.
It's called Free Fall. Is the name of the song, right?
Free Fall. Yeah.
That's a jam, by the way.
Love that song. Love that song.
Oh my
That's
god, the piano
really-
version.
Oh, technically, every single version they dropped of that song, I liked.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, because they played it out throughout the whole series, and I was like, I'm getting my little life.
No, the piano version in the back of the truck.
I want to go to sleep to the piano version, guys. I
Hello?
want it on repeat. I want to just let play. I just want to go.
Do
I want
it.
free fall.
You know, when they
I
a
looked-
24-hour version and 24-hour loop.
I looked up
Very nice song.
I looked up the name, the band. The name of their songs are weird.
Kamikaze?
Which
Yes.
band? Okay.
Kamikaze. So they have a song called Jingle Bells, Batman Smells.
Crying.
Jingle My Cock. Suck
Okay.
My Balls.
Right.
Radio Interview with Little Timmy.
Interesting.
Little Timmy.
Yeah.
Not little Timmy, Tiny Tim.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Jingle my balls. I'm crying.
Shaqii, not you repeating that.
I'm crying. I'm sorry. Like, what the fuck?
That should be Shaqi's new outro, disembodied voice thing on his intro. Give my
Jingle my
balls,
balls.
it echoes. and then the laugh.
No! And Christmas is coming up, star. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, Christmas edition. Christmas-
If I go
Christmas
to
edition.
any of your video and I hear Jingle My Balls, I'm gonna punch you. I will be so upset.
Shaqii, you need a holiday edition. That'd be perfect.
I'm yelling.
I will be so upset.
Not so upset, Alyssa.
All you hear is Jingle My Balls and then his laugh. No, take it away.
It's gonna be his version of "You Want to Be on Top." It's gonna be-
And I love the fucking American Sex Top Model theme song.
I know you do, so it'd be.
I
perfect
so
Euro
did. That is
version.
such a moment, y'all. Oh my god.
You want to jingle my balls?
Oh my god.
And I want the end part, like the wind blowing him, his scarf by his face, like Tyra.
Y'all are awful.
I'm sure the subscribers are having a good time. Nothing quoting us.
Okay,
Oh,
Kiki,
God.
Kiki.
Shaqi's intro of 2024.
Anyway. Overall, the episode. So it was a good episode, to be honest.
I loved
love
it.
that
I
we
don't know
got
about y'all,
some
but I thought it was
background.
great.
It was really good.
We got some background, revelations to come. It's about to be messy, y'all. I did see an interesting post, completely off. I saw a post today. People that are doing the show, I guess on their app, the One Something apps, they were saying that there's like 2 seasons.
Oh yeah.
So I was a little confused by that. I don't know if they're planning on doing like a split where they probably stop at episode 6 and then maybe resume at some other point. I don't think so, but maybe it was just a typo error on their part. So I'm here, I'm sat, I'm tuned in for this show. It's been great so far. So whew, wow. But what a good episode today. And also was a good chat about.
I would have to agree. It was
about this
one of my-
situation.
I think it's my favorite actually out of all the episodes so far.
So far.
I think so. I mean, I like episode 3 a lot too, but this episode really just gave me. I am a little sad because I am shipping Top and Mew and Ray Sand, and I know it's going to implode somehow because we can't
Why
have
you
anything
sad?
nice.
Let me say it.
They go implode, and I'm gonna be like, dang.
I
Also,
don't.
I
I
wanna
don't
see the mess.
see. I don't see them imploding. I maybe see them just getting upset and be mad for a minute, but them not being together in the end, I don't see that happening.
I want that
be
to
honest
happen.
with you.
I want it so bad.
I don't want no one to get together. Nobody.
I want it.
They're only friends.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see what happens there. But I think that kind of about covers it, to be honest. The episode, it was a good one. All reactions to those who've done reactions to it should be out by tomorrow. So stay tuned for those. Mine will be a premiere, so come talk to me in the comments, kids. We can get this Kiki. Me and Mom had a good time today. Also, please check out Alyssa, Jody, and Dion's links. All will be in the description after the video goes, after this is over. And also in the handle of the title, you'll see it there as well. Go into the gig chair. What?
Who's your favorite only friend?
None.
None.
No, I'm just kidding.
Mine is Top. He's my favorite.
Who am I kidding? Top, daddy, all day.
I think everyone really likes Top based on, you know. But I do have a soft spot for Ray.
No, I like him because it's based on his actions in this episode.
Yeah,
like he's not a schemer. He's not.
No.
Also, I meant to, Jordy, I don't know if you noticed, the scene with him in the shower gave Ray J from Love and Hip Hop. Because we see Book's hair pushed back, and the same scene is like this way, and the scene is like this way, and then it's pushed back again.
It's it.
I said, wait a minute.
I'm yelling.
Never would I have ever thought to see him on Love and Hip Hop, but here we are. Here we are. Oh, goodness.
Wig was shifting.
But I do love y'all down. Thank you to Jordy and Alyssa and Tion for joining me. Well, you see us every week anyway, but much love. We'll be back again next week because, you know, we do this weekly. So Saturday, y'all watch the episode. I don't want to hear y'all because we'll be talking about it. So y'all know the assignment. Y'all just complete it, okay? But like I said, all links to everybody in the description. Go get their gigs. Watch our videos tomorrow. Pretty please. And that's about it. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Also, we had a good 100 folks in here watching. Yeah. Love that for me and for them. But love y'all down. Thank y'all so much. You guys have a good night. I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, everyone. Bye.